Yo, what's going on, everybody? Just straight to the Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 14 of the New England Patriots Connected franchise, and today we are back for a Week 13 matchup against the Eagles. And you can see a big storyline that I was actually completely unaware of. The Broncos, the only team that we've lost to this season, are still undefeated. So that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. So despite our 10-1 record, we do not have the #1 seed. It's going to take a little bit of, I guess, luck on our part to get the #1 seed, as we're going to have to hope that Denver can lose 2 games and we win out, because they do have the tiebreaker now. So it's going to be interesting. Anyway, we're going up against the Eagles. Take a look at their roster. They have a little bit of a weird roster. They have Tavares Jackson and Pat White at quarterback. Tavares Jackson will be starting this week. I guess White probably started when Jackson got hurt, so no Nick Foles and no Michael Vick. And you can see LaShawn McCoy, or Shady McCoy, is out this week. He was having a fantastic season, averaging over 6 yards per carry heading into this week, but he is gone with a hamstring tear. Anyway, I'm trying to re-up Nate Solder. Once again, he did not take my first contract offer, and you see we're also going to try and re-sign Vince Wilfork. I don't want to overpay too much for Vince Wilfork. I'll talk about that in a moment, but you can see here the Broncos standing at 11-0. We have the second best record in the AFC and the second best record in football. The best NFC team is the Panthers at 9-2. Anyway, Vince Wilfork is a guy that I definitely want to get back. He's been kind of almost a Patriot, not icon, but he's been one of the faces of the franchise since he was drafted in 2004, I believe. And it would be a shame to let him go, but I'm also not willing to overpay for a guy at that position. A run-stuffing defensive tackle is not a big need in the NFL in today's game. Although in our defense, we really do rely on him heavily to stop the run. So we'll see where we can go with him. And check out Chip Kelly. He is just very upset after that first series for the Philadelphia Eagles, allowing 2 sacks, and they're going to have to punt this one away. So Julian Edelman is back to return. He will receive this one at about the 35-yard line, cutting to the right side. He's going to get to this corner. He will to the 30-yard line, cuts back in, and now he's got space, and he's going to go all the way into the end zone. Julian Edelman all the way for the score. A great start to the game for the Patriots as they they jump out to a 7-0 lead as Edelman celebrates in the end zone, and wait for it. Yep, we got another sad, depressed Chip Kelly. I don't know what it was. He was just not having a good beginning to this game, but I can't blame him, I suppose. Anyway, Tavares Jackson's going to drop back, and he's going to scramble to the right. Don't forget T-Jack can move a little bit as he scrambles for a nice 20-yard pickup right there to start out this game for the Eagles. Here we go from the 46-yard line, 2nd and 5. He feels the rush, but quickly gets it away to Bryce Brown, who's going to get to the outside and get across the 50 for the first down. Now, 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun set. It will be a read option. Jackson will keep it. He's going to break a tackle, and Steve Buharis is there to make the tackle finally, but not before Jackson picks up a 13-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Jackson looking left side. Caught. Great tiptoe catch by Doug Baldwin, the former Seattle Seahawk. And now a handoff up the middle to Antoine Smith for the touchdown. And just like that, the Eagles are right back in it with a touchdown of their own. Keep in mind, these are the 2 highest scoring teams in the NFL this year, both coming in averaging a little over 30 points a game. So you're going to see some high-flying fireworks today, I'll promise you that. Bryce Brown up the middle for a 9-yard gain and a nice solid run for the backup for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now Brown once again barreling over to tackle. Great stiff arm right there. That's going to make another 9-yard gain. He's got a hot start to this game. Here we go, 3rd and 3 coming up. They're going to hand it off to Brown once again, who cuts up the middle, and now, with both safeties playing in the box on that play, expecting a run, Bryce Brown goes right by him and is into the end zone for the huge touchdown run. So the Eagles take a 14-7 lead. Now next drive for the Patriots, 3rd and 18. We're hucking this one up deep, and it's Aaron Dobson who's going to go all the way to the end zone for the touchdown, completely burning Patrick Chung right there, another former Patriot. As Aaron Dobson, I've talked about it before, I want to get him a little bit more involved in this offense, and with Eric Decker out for the next couple of weeks, this could be Dobson's opportunity. He slots into that #2 receiver role, sticking Edelman still in the slot, and Monroe with that #1, and then Logan Ryan is there for the interception. Logan Ryan, once again, I mean, he is just, I can't even explain it, because I know, next gen Madden is a little bit turnover happy, but at the same time, he has so many more interceptions than anyone else on the team. Talib is in single digit. He only has, I don't know, 3 or 4 maybe. And I can't explain it, but Logan Ryan has just had such a phenomenal year. Anyway, here we go, 4th and 2. We're going for it. Caught by Edelman, and we retake the lead 21-14. So a high-flying offensive affair so far for both of these teams. 2:11 to play in the second quarter. Handoff to Bryce Brown on the sweep play, and Brown's going to pick up 7 yards. He's over 90 yards on the day already. Now 3rd and 2 coming up. T-Jack's going to drop back looking for Brown on the screen play, who's going to cut a great juke move right there, and then juke out another defender. The Patriots defenders cannot make the open field tackles. That's been an issue in the past for the Patriot defense, and it's looking like it's another one today. And now they're going deep, and that is somehow caught by Jason Avant. I don't know how Avant came up with that one in double coverage, but nonetheless, Jackson's going to drop back. He has time. He's going to step up. He will get into the end zone for the touchdown, this time on his legs. And there we go. We finally get a happy Chip Kelly after that touchdown ties up the ball game. So the score will be 21-all. And now you can see the Eagles will get the ball back here with about 40 seconds to play in the second quarter. Try to put up a couple more quick points. And that, oh, to leave. I don't know how he did not make a play on that ball, but Baldwin is there for the catch. Now 2nd and 10 coming up from the 47 for 24 seconds to play. Jackson steps up. He fires it to Avant, who's now in field goal range from the 36. And after an offsides penalty, and make it 1st and 5 with no time left on the clock. They'll get one more play, and it's going to be a 48-yard field goal for the Eagles kicker, making it 24-21, which will be the score heading into the half. As you can see, a very, very, very high-scoring game so far. But check out the Patriots, only 6 rushing yards. And my goal this week with Pop Warren was to be a game manager. I do not want him to be trying to make plays and force passes and do any of that. So I kind of wanted them to be sort of a game manager this week. And what happens with that is, you know, I feel like if he's going to be that game manager type that's going to be conservative, just make the smart throws, not like that one, then we need a good rushing game. And 6 rushing yards in the first half is not getting it done. I understand that this is kind of a high-paced game so far, and it's hard to run the ball in a game like this, but still, I think we need to get that going in the second half if we want a chance to win this. Here we go, Brent Selleck there for the catch and the first down. Now inside of a minute to play in the third quarter already. Jackson dropping back, empty backfield, looking right side, caught. This time it is, I believe, Demarius Johnson. That's going to be a 13-yard pickup and a first down, a 3rd and goal coming up. End zone, and that is dropped by Doug Baldwin. So that'll send out the field goal unit once again for Philadelphia. And the kick is up and good, so they take a 6-point lead now. Still a one-possession game, though. Still a game that we are not quite out of. We're looking right side, and this is where things started to fall apart for Pop Warren. Couple interceptions, costly turnovers. Now here come the Eagles. Tavares Jackson on the keeper. He's going to go to the left side, cut back in, and here goes T-Jack. I don't know why he didn't just stay to the outside, but he picks up a huge 19-yard gain right there. He's got 65 rushing yards in the day. Now Bryce Brown up the middle. He's got a first down, and he's going to be brought down inside of the 5, but he's over 100 yards now on the day. 3rd and goal coming up. Jackson will keep it. He's in for the score, and the Eagles have extended the lead as it's now 33-21, and they'll be going for 2 here to try and make it a full 14-point game. But this Eagles offense is having its way against the Patriots defense. I don't know if it's the linebackers being hurt or what it is, but we have not been able to stop anything today. So here we go. Down 14, 9 minutes to play. We got to get something going quickly. There is Aaron Dobson over the middle. He is having a career day so far, as he will end up with over 150 catching yards on the day. And now here's Ross Borky over the middle on the same route. He's got a first down and a 18-yard pickup. That's his first grab of the day. Now 3rd and 10 coming up. Left side, Dobson is there once again. Like I said, having a great day. You can see he's over 150 yards on the day. Well, 1st and 10 coming up. Warren's going to scramble to the right side. No one really picks him up. He's going to take this out. He's going to take off, I should say, and get inside of the 10 for the first down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 7. Blunt to the outside, who's going to barrel over a tackle. He will be stopped short, though, and pick up about 5 yards. 3rd and 2 coming up. We're going to hand it off to Blunt, and he gets stuffed right at the inch line. 4th and inches from the 1 coming up. We're going to go no huddle, hand it right back off to Blunt, who dives for the pylon. Not really the pylon, but dives for the end zone and gets there. So we cut the lead down to a 1-touchdown game. 35-28 is the score. But here come the Eagles. We've got to get a stop if we want to get the ball back and stay in this game. There's Bryce Brown picking up 10 more yards, tackled by Aqib Talib. Now 3rd and 10 coming up. Jackson looking left side. Oh, and what a catch by Doug Baldwin. If you're Logan Ryan, you've had some great moments this year, but that is really, you can't go for the pick there. You got to just bat that ball down, try to make a play on the ball instead. Here come the Eagles on the next drive, on the same drive I should say. There's Tavares Jackson getting brought down by Quentin Carter. Now 1st and 10 coming up from the 19. Jackson dropping back, looking right side. That is going to be caught by Jason Avant, who's into the end zone for the score. Another touchdown pass for Tavares Jackson. So we're down by 14. We need some quick points here. 2nd and 10. Looking over the middle, there is Aaron Dobson once again, picking up the first down. And now here we go on 3rd and 10 coming up. Pop Warren looking over the middle. That's caught and dropped. So that's going to set up 4th and 10. We need this right here. Pop Warren dropping back, looking deep. And a terrible throw right there. That was aimed for the deep guy, and I don't know where Warren was throwing that. Just an awful throw by Pop Warren. So here we go. Next drive for the Eagles. Pretty much a score here puts it away. Even a field goal makes it a 3-possession game. Really, just running off the clock should be the goal. But Antoine Smith has other ideas. He's to the right side. He's going to get all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. So many holes in this Patriot defense today. Just a poor performance. So we're going to bring in the second unit here. And 4th and 15, Blake Vasquez is now his first snap of the season. And check out Shady Monroe open very deep. And yes, Monroe was in the game, but I had him at like the 4th receiver or something like that. I had DeMarcus Singleton in, some other guys, but Vasquez scrambling to the right side. He's going to throw it on the run, somehow fit that in there to Ross Borky. 3rd and inches coming up. We're looking over the middle, and DeMarcus Singleton, his first NFL catch comes as a touchdown. Congratulations to him. One of the fastest men in the NFL. Has been phenomenal at kickoffs all year, but has not really had too many snaps as a receiver. But nonetheless, that is going to do it. We end up getting a garbage time touchdown, cutting the lead down to 14, but that's going to be the final score, 49-35. We end up with our second loss of the season, a disappointing game. We take on 2 more NFC East teams in the next 4 weeks or whatever, so our schedule does get a little bit tough. I think part of our 10-3 record is playing the AFC East, and it's definitely a bonus every year. It does inflate our win totals a little bit, but nonetheless, we'll have to prove that we can do it against other competition in the second half, or the really last quarter of the season. Anyway, bad day for LeGarrette Blunt, like 24 rushing yards. Dobson had a great game, and you can take a look at the defensive stats. I'm going to do it for me. That's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and it doesn't matter. Peace.